Hey guys, I wanted to put this video out and share this. Okay, um, I have a disease, and I will try and say the disease name: Tardive dyskinesia. So, is a disorder that results in involuntary repetitive body movements. This may include grimacing, sticking out the tongue, and smacking of the lips. Additionally, there may be rapid jerking movements, slow withering movements, and about 20% of people decreased functioning results. So this is what I have, and because just for me to physically some days walk to the supermarket and stuff and go to the shop and all of that, it gets difficult some days because my face and that makes repetitive, like it screws itself up, like my tongue, like that will poke out like that sometimes, and it's something that I have to live with now. And so this is an awareness video. Okay, this is an awareness of tardive of tardive dyskinesia, and this is a disease that I have most likely for the rest of my life, which is most likely definite. I'd say it's definite, and like it affects your muscles, your just and the nerve system of your body, and so this is all from psychiatric drugging, so psychotropic drugs. I was drugged on Seroquel. I was drugged on Seroquel, Aprizol, Abilify. Um, I was drugged on Ritalin as a child. I was drugged on a drug called Statira and anamoxetine. I was drugged on Risperidol, Paliperidone. So I'll name those four psychiatric drugs, those main ones that I'm thinking of here. Seroquel, which is a psychotropic drug, and Abilified, Aprizol, and the Paliperidone. That's another antipsychotic drug, and I'm trying to think here. You see, guys, because nowadays my memory sometimes goes on me, and this is just the symptoms of these drugs, guys. This is the symptoms of these drugs, and like the because it does something to the dopamine in the brain, and that whatever the impairment does. And so whatever awareness I can do, and that to make a video on it just like this, I'm gonna title this Tardive dyskinesia I have or something, because I want the awareness to be there, and like my case is not as severe as many other people, and there's many other people have this disorder that are on these drugs, and come off these drugs, and like it's so hard to live with, guys. It's hard to live, guys, and I don't want to make anyone feel sorry for me, and I don't ask for that, but this awareness of what these antipsychotic drugs, these psychotropic drugs, these medications, what they call medications, do to people is a real serious side effect. And with someone with my experience of this, I can honestly say that it affects the brain, and like what you eat, drink, and stuff. You've also got to take into accountability, because it does something with the dopamine in the brain and that. And so because of all of this, like I'm like on disability payments for the rest of my life and that, and this is what I have to deal with, guys. So and like it's little like some days I can do more things and other days I can't because of this disorder and that, and this is a disease, and it's basically because tardive dyskinesia. Basically, it's a form of Parkinson's disease, and so that's what I have, and that. But but like I was on the risperidone Constar, I was on Abilify, Aprizole, um, paliperidone. I was on that Seroquel XR, which is another antipsychotic drug, and there's a few other ones that had me on other Zyprexa years back. They had me on that when I was going through that, and there was a few others there too that I don't have the full drug the records, as I don't have access to my the history and that, because I haven't been given that. But yeah, so I have this disease and disorder for the rest of my life, and it's something I have to live with. So I just want to make this awareness that some of these drugs are doing some people more harm than good, and I don't agree with overdosing people and drugging people against their own will and that. And so my effects now because of these drugs basically a permanent disability, which is a diff ability, I'd say diffability, but it's a permanent disability I have now. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys, and this is what I have to live with for the rest of my life is tardive dyskinesia. And I'll leave a link of information about it and that, and it's not fun to live with at all. But there's thousands of people that have it, if not millions, which it would be in the millions, and that's because there's millions of people psychotropic drugged, and so this is a disease that I have from psychiatrists that forcibly drugged me, that I had no will against psychiatrists, and this is a disease that I have to live with because of these psychiatrists and medical people who forcibly drug people against their own will and that. So I want the awareness to be out there that people suffer from this, and I am one of these people, guys, that suffer from this. And it's not just me. Like I'm saying, I don't want anyone to feel sorry for me. I don't want anyone to feel sorry for me. This is like what is happening to other people too. This is happening to all these other people that have been on these drugs and that, these medications, these drugs, and like seriously, I just want awareness to be out there. So anyway, much peace and love, and love all you guys, and peace out, and bless you all. Hugs.